Welcome back to No Man's Sky. Thanks for joining me. If you're new, welcome to the channel. These are the final stages of acquiring the Atlantid drive to reach Purple Star systems. Now this is kind of a tutorial, so I'm going to try to knock out or edit out a lot of the dialogue. It's pretty bad and the story is also pretty bad, so it's kind of pointless. But this is just a bit of a how-to acquire the Atlantid drive. After completing the autophage questline, you can craft a staff here if that's what you want. It's basically a multi-tool, but it's a walking stick. You use void motes, you pick your parts, and then you craft it in this station right here. There are several designs you can choose from. I don't know if it's always a class C. The first one I got was a class A, or an A class. After that, we go into space, and we warp until a self-built starship entity appears. We say hello, and rudely interrupted by a local miner. We show our starseed, and agree to help, which is the last leg of the mission to acquire the Atlantid drive. This is where we craft the memories of Atlantid. You only need one. I crafted 6. I don't know why. Just because I could. We then use our pulse engine to bring back the self-built entity and show our memories of Atlantid. After that, we end up at the Atlas once again for the millionth time. But we still get to steal their shit, so I steal their shit. We talk to the Atlas. And sideload the memories of Atlantid. This is where it gets cool, though. We get to choose our payloads. 3 payloads. Each payload is going to create a planet. First options, I chose Korvax, mostly because I prefer the way they look, and I don't know what Uncharted is. We then manifest this memory. The first of 3 parts of creating a planet. Payload B, we choose Paradise. Manifest that memory. And payload Y is a strange one. We have the options of Storm, Horror, or Hunted. I don't like 2 or 3, so I'm going to choose number 1, Storm. After manifesting all 3 memories, we examine the output. And we have Lifeform Korvax, Paradise Planet with extreme weather. Now you can either choose to edit those loadouts or lock that manifestation. After that, we go and talk to the self-built entity once again to inspect the galaxy map. And there it is, our first Purple Star system, which we still cannot get to because we do not have the Atlantid drive. We're back on the anomaly, where we have to talk to this assembled construct. After a riveting conversation, we ask about the manifestation, and finally, how to acquire the Atlantid drive. And there it is, our Atlantid drive. Now, a very quick note and very important one, always, and I mean always, install it in a freighter that you're keeping. If you do not, your freighter will not follow you. And there it is. We have our Atlantid drive, but we're not done. So we get to travel to our first purple star system. So we scan the planet we just created, but we don't go and explore it because it's not what we want. I'm sure it's a pretty planet, but the mission has only just begun. We're back on the anomaly where we have to talk to Nada and Polo for an ungodly amount of time just to get the reality anchor. We go back to the terminal prime. We touch the interface. And bind the solar system to the reality anchor. We now have the anomalous scaffold, which we have to craft and then present. For some reason, he wants us to offer our hand, which typically not a great idea to shove your hand in a machine, but we do. There's also a sharp, sudden pain, and something incorporated pierces my palm, so that's freaking amazing. After all that, we go back out into space and talk to the pre-built starship entity once again. And start seeing all the purple star systems showing up. We finally say our goodbyes and left with only one thing left to do. Our personal mission is just beginning. We can now go and look for a perfect planet on any purple star system. Thanks for joining me, guys. That's one hell of a journey, but I can now travel freely and we can continue our search for a perfect planet. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support. If you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Wobble Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.